Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you the two lawn calendars that I'm using for my Bermuda grass. Let's turn the camera around and check them out. All right, so here's the calendar I've used for years now. It comes from University of Georgia, the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. This calendar is very simple. It's to the point. It tells you what different things you're going to need to do each year to your Bermuda lawn. It shows you the months over here on this side, and it shows you the possible months, the okay months, and then the best months in bold to do these different things to your lawn, so there's no guessing. This calendar is really catered towards my area of the world, North Georgia. You can find one just like this for your area if you go to your state university and look at one of your extension offices. Find the one closest to you and you should find the best recommendations for your Bermuda grass. If you have any other type of turf grass like fescue, I used the same exact guide from the University of Georgia for fescue, and it has really good recommendations for my area. So, and why do you follow this versus what something on YouTube or what an app like a Yard Mastery tells you? Well, first off, those people are telling you recommendations that are based on where they live. Some of the recommendations are things that they just make up. And then something like a Yard Mastery is recommending products that they sell. So this is not recommending any products. This is just giving you good solid advice based on people who are educated in turf grass in the local university that's closest to you. So I'm following this, and what you'll see is quickly that this is much simpler. There's a lot of things that aren't on here. So on this side, it's going to tell you your mowing heights for your Bermuda, how much water you need to get. It tells you fertilization. It tells you your ideal pH range, aeration, dethatching, seeding new lawns, overseeding, and then sodding, and then bottom is weed control. So over here, I'm gonna use these to make my decisions on when I do stuff. So mowing, you'll see it, you don't start till April. A lot of people are mowing their lawns down right now, and I'll tell you that's too early in my area because we've got a freeze coming in a couple of days on Tuesday. It's gonna be down to 30 degrees or below. So if you were to have gone ahead and mowed and scalped your lawn, you'd be making a mistake. So this calendar does a great job showing you when you need to mow. Water is 1 inch per week. That's pretty standard. Fertilizing 2 to 5 pounds of nitrogen per year. It'll tell you to follow your fertilizer recommendations based on a soil test. If the soil wasn't tested, then you would just use any turf fertilizer and you follow your label rates. One really key point that this points out, and I've seen a lot of videos that are really doing a bad job of informing folks, that in spring, you do not apply nitrogen containing fertilizers until the soil temperature at the 4-inch depth is constantly 65 degrees and rising. So on this calendar, it's telling you that April is a possible month for fertilizing. May is a best month. So we're actually still in March right now, and there's videos telling you to put down expensive stress blend fertilizers that will basically not do anything to your yard right now. It's still too dormant in my area, so don't waste that money. Wait till April or May to do your fertilizer. pH range, so off season is going to be your best time to put down lime. Aeration, active growing season. Dethatch, active growing season. Seeding new lawns, this is not something that we'll do on this channel, but active growing season again. Overseeding an established lawn, that would be your overseeding for the winter with ryegrass. That's possible over here in best in October. We're not going to do that on this channel either. Sodding, it tells you when that's best during the active growing season as well. Then it's got your different types of weed control over here. Spring, pre-emergence, broadleaf, post-emergent, grassy weed, post-emergent, and then finally winter pre-emergent. Tells you exactly when you need to do those things. I've got another calendar here that I've been using this year, and this one is really similar. It's from walterreeves.com. This one's just a little bit simplified. It breaks down like 3 different months for your fertilizer, and it just has a little bit more simplified directions over here on this side. So I've been utilizing both of these calendars in my program. And so my recommendation is that you find a calendar in your specific area from your local extension office that deals with your climate and your grass, and you're going to get the best recommendations possible for your lawn. Certainly what I'm going to tell you to do in my lawn works for me, but the timing may not be exactly right for you if you're in a different climate. Maybe you're up in the transition zone, then your Bermuda tasks are going to be shifted, possibly up to a month or so from mine. Maybe you're way, down south and your Bermuda doesn't even go dormant. There's going to be different times when you're going to treat, different things based on your local area. So, and keep in mind, a lot of the guys on YouTube are selling you products. The Yard Mastery app is designed to sell you lots of products that you don't need. Nowhere on this calendar do you see a recommendation for micronutrients or any of that stuff that you would spray. You don't see that. I don't see anything on the watering section about hydrotain or a moisture manager. You don't have to have it. I don't see anything on here about fertilizing my lawn when it's still dormant. It's a waste. You don't need to do it. I don't see anything on here about burning a Bermuda lawn. It says nowhere on here should you burn a Bermuda lawn. So follow these recommendations and not as much of what you see on YouTube, and you'll be in good shape. All right, so that's just a little bit of an insight onto the calendars that I follow for my Bermuda grass program. That's why I keep it simple. I really haven't done anything. It's hard to make a video about Bermuda right now when there's really just not a whole lot to do. I put down my spring pre-emergent in February. I did a split app, so I will do another application again in April, about 6 weeks after that first app. Other than that, I have not done anything to my Bermuda lawn. I'm about 2 or 3 weeks out from scalping, probably the first week of April, so that'll be the first video that I actually post out there working in my Bermuda lawn. So I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Guys, don't use those calendars, because if they did, they would walk out to the lawn and just be like, look, here's the lawn, there's nothing to do right now. Thanks for watching.